that's pretty.
How are you doing?
Me too.
Yesterday.
Not yet, but I heard it's fantastic.
When did you get yours?
Designer jeans.
How come you're just using it now?
I think it's a jacket that Miley Cyrus wore.
I love his new haircut.
This guitar is so good.
Oops, I did it again.
It's my part to walk in a straight line.
I'm so hungry too. 120 calories and 48 calories from fat. What percent is that?
Algebra class.
Whatever, I'll get cheese fries.
You're not in the class.
Yeah, I think I can see better now though.
No, I'm not hungry. Thanks.
Gretchen told me you like Aaron Samuels.
Should I tell you my cat died?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Gotta go running late, bye.
So what are you listening to? Really that bad?
Sometimes I think the 4th of July is like the greatest part of summer. It's like summer hits its peak on that day, and by mid-August I start getting hungry for the action of school. Maybe if there wasn't a 4th of July, I wouldn't notice the lag. But it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas or the last football game of the season. Once it's over with, everything's kind of flat for a while. Special days can go a real long walk.
Remember in grammar school when we all give out Valentines? You give out 20 and you get 1. Happened to you too, huh? Good. Anyway, I'm glad we don't do that stuff in high school. There's some advantages to being sophisticated. 4th grade. That was the year I gave out 20 and only got 1 from Ursula Pitt, who misspelled her name. And mine, Mary Jones. That was a horrible day. When I got home, I went up on the roof and screamed to the pigeons so I wouldn't cry. I really hate Valentine's Day. Thank God in high school we don't have to go through that dumb cardboard box covered with cheap crepe paper and phony lace routine. You know, where you put your Valentine's in and later they hand them out and the pretty girls get 50 and they keep walking back and forth to their seats like grinning idiots. That time I accidentally tripped Celeste Jordan with her nose in her 15th one, not even looking where she was going. The entire class turned on me. They said I did it on purpose. That was a lie. I know who I did it to on purpose. Casey McGuire. In 6th grade when she hollered, "Oh, look, it's from Richie Forbes," like it was a big surprise to her. A big, huge, overblown, tasteless Valentine that anybody with the class would be ashamed to get. She cut her name when she went down. So, as you can see, it's not a day that brings out the best of me. Christmas I can handle, and New Year's Eve not a problem. But whoever invented Valentine's Day, I'd like to smash in the mouth for the grief it gives me. Used to give me. I'm past all that now, of course. We won't go into prom nights and all that stupid nonsense that puts me on the roof with opinions. On spring nights, I'd rather be doing something more constructive with my life. But at least in high school, Valentine's Day is no big deal. Oh sure, I see the private exchanges of hugs around the lockers, but that doesn't bother me. It just reminds me of the bad days. In high school, I'm happy to be independent, beyond all that garbage they no longer openly foist on us. I swear, if I had any power, I would banish Valentine's Day parties from grammar schools because it's very damaging to kids. Really. If I wasn't so intelligent, I could be a very bitter person about those formative years I was on the slave's loser. It's barbaric. Think about it.
Mary,
Hi, Roger.
happy Valentine's Day.
That's for me?
It's just a little card.
Roger, it's beautiful.
But you don't think it's silly.
Silly? A Valentine?
Some people live there stupid.
Stupid? Not me.
Will you go to prom with me, Mary?
You're asking me to the prom?
For the bottom of my Valentine.
Wow.
What?
I wait on top of pigeons. Then I was lucky enough to meet this girl, Lana, who ran away too. She's tough. It's so much better to stick with someone who's in the same shoes, and even better when they're tough. That way you don't have to be tough by yourself. The night I met her, we decided we were already in town.
So the next day we hitchhiked to a town about 100 miles away. Lonnie used to live there, so she knew people we could stay with. We ripped off some shampoo from the store and washed our hair in the gas station bathroom because by that time we were all grubby looking. Then we met some of our friends and went over to somebody's house where they said we could stay. The house was filthy. The dishes and the kitchen hadn't been washed for months. I never went in there again after one look. And when I went to the bathroom, there was no toilet paper, and there were bugs. There were bugs everywhere in every room. All the rooms had junk all over the floor, at least a foot high. And there were about 8 different people living there already. Most were guys, but they were nice. Never tried nothing on me. I was glad because they were older and ugly. One guy must have been about 30. Had hair that went all the way down his back. He was big. Must have weighed over 300 pounds. I was scared of him, but he was nice. One day he even braided his hair more. We got drunk almost every night there. I was glad when I got drunk. I remember the 2 nights we did. Everybody else fell asleep, but I couldn't. Kept feeling bugs on me. I cried then, but I don't know. I just couldn't stop thinking of home. After about a week at that house, I called my mom. And when she answered the phone, the tears came. I asked her if she would come pick me up, and she said yes. So the next day, I told her to meet at this bowling alley. So there I was, waiting for her. I looked awful, dirty, and about 20 pounds skinnier. Finally, she came and we walked to the car and got in, and those tears wouldn't stop. I said, "I'm sorry, Mom." She said, "It's okay, baby. Everything's gonna be all right now." And I just kept crying, saying, "I love you, Mom," and everything was okay, and it was so good to be going home. Until the next fight, when I ran away again. When I was in the 6th grade, the thing that I remember most was the tablecloth on the table in the lunchroom. It was dirty, plastic, and orange. At that time, it seemed the girls hung around with the girls, and the guys stayed mostly around the other guys. I don't know why. Maybe we were all just shy or something. At lunch, all the boys would sit at one end of the table, and the girls would sit at the other end. Unless a chair was missing, or someone was just taking up a lot of space, there would always be an extra chair and an extra space for a person to sit in the middle of the girls and the boys sat. If you were the poor person who had to sit in the middle, you could never hear what all the other girls were laughing about, or just talking about. Unfortunately, I was the one who had to sit in the middle. I think it was because I could never get my locker open, or put my books in fast enough to get to the lunchroom before all the good seats were taken. So I would sit down, open my lunch bag, and try to talk to the person sitting next to me. But she would usually be too busy trying to listen to the person that was sitting near the head of the table. So there I would be, slowly chewing my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, staring down at the dirty, plastic, orange tablecloth.
Excuse me, do you mind? Thank you. I'm here to talk to you about why, do you mind if I sit here? I never could get things straight. I was always late to class or missing the bus. Mother always said I was the most disorganized person she's ever met, and she meets a lot of people too. So, I guess it's only natural that I'd mess up with my attempt. I read this article that you're supposed to do it around Christmas, not in May. May is a beautiful, lovely month with birds singing and sun shining and lovers wooing. So, I guess it's only predictable that I screw things up. I mean, dropping pills all over the floor was pretty silly. All those pills. I took them, but I'm not really sure why. I guess I could figure out why if I really wanted to. Well, I guess I do. But it's not really a very good reason. I mean, it's not like I was depressed over some huge trauma or anything. I mean, I just did it because there wasn't anything better to do. I had this huge pile of homework that I'd never finished in a million years, and, well, you know the rest. I always thought it would be so romantic to try suicide. When I think of Juliet killing herself over Romeo, I get the shivers. Of course, I could never stab myself. That's very dramatic, but it must not be the most pleasant way to go. And hanging seems a bit anticlimactic, and guns are fine for men, but women should use something a bit more gentle. That's why I chose poison. The excitement of the I went up to my parents' medicine cabinet and I opened it up. I looked at all the different kinds of pills and set them out on the vanity. Finally, I chose this really pretty pink pill, this oval shape with these white bands. They even matched my outfit. Well, as I already said, I dropped about half of them on the floor, and I couldn't use them because it's really disgusting to put something in your mouth that's been on the floor. Well, there were still a few left, so I took them. Well, it turns out you can't judge a book by its cover, or a pill by its color. I mean, they were pretty pills, but, well, they were water pills. Turns out they couldn't do anything 12 glasses of water would cure. But that's it. And that's my story. I wish I could help you out more, but I really can't think of a good, sad reason why I tried to kill myself. I hope you aren't mad or anything. I really would tell you if there was any other reason. Well, thank you for your time. I only wish I could be of more assistance.
Later on, when it's dark, we'll take it to some secret place and bury it.
Well, I suppose we could do that. Well, you know me. Bright ideas just pop into my head and I've been thinking. Seems a downright shame.
Shame.
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice blonde frame. What's his name? Has. No, it can't be traced. Business needs uplift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No. Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it.
Ha!
But you got it. It's Mrs. Moody and her pie shop. Business never better, using only pussycats and toast. And the pussies good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can compare as far as taste.
Love it. What a charming notion, eminently practical and yet appropriate, as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I've lived without you all these years, I'll never know. How delectable, also undetectable, how choice, how rare. Oh, what's the sound of the world out there?
What is it hard? What is it hard? What is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it indeed? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for. What is that? What is that?
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you a poet or something like that?
Now you see the trouble with how it is. How do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly. Not as hot as bishop, perhaps, but then again not as bland as curate either.
And good for business too. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it in on Sundays. Lawyers rather nice.
If it's more price.
What if something else were to follow, since no one
Tinker.
Tailor.
Something paler.
Potter.
Something hotter.
Butler.
Something subtler.
Locksmith. Nothing but a clock.
Maybe for a laugh.
When you're asleep, you're cheap, and you're like a dog. Try to financier. Keep in this career.
That looks pretty round.
Well, it's right, no, it's bank cashier. Never really sold. Maybe he was old.
Have you any Beatles?
It's weak, so I'm cold. Needle isn't fast, and you smell it and notice how violence increased. Scared to priest. That was maybe the scream, then of course it's a fiddle player.
No, this isn't fiddle player. It's piccolo player.
How do you know?
It's piping hot.
And blow on it first.
The history of the world, my sweet,
Oh, Mr. Todd, what does it tell?
is who gets eaten and gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd, who gets to sell?
But fortunately, it's all so clear that everybody goes down well with me.
Well, since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
No, it's too salty. I prefer general.
With or without his privates? With his extra.
What is that?
It's fun. Buys from shop. And you've got some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. He's begun. It's a politician so oily, it's served with a doily and half one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run. No, the clergy is really too coarse and too dearly. Yes, but always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Wait. It's true we don't have judge yet. We do have something you might like even better.
And what is that?
Executioner.
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, I know.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
I know.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No use of anyone, meaning anyone,
And to anyone at all.
What the hell are you wearing?
A leotard.
That was super stupid.
I need it for dance class.
You're in that class.
Yep.
Are you going to start wearing a earring?
I don't need that for dance class.
All right. Well, I got to go to lacrosse. Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Dancing, man.
Some happy,
You ought to get one.
no way. They'd have to knit 6 of those things together. I'd still get arrested for EBC exposure. Want some ice cream?
Maybe later.
I couldn't live without ice cream. Is there a dance class here or something?
You got that right, Freddie.
Where's everyone else? Trying to get into the uniform?
I'm early.
Like it a lot, huh?
You got that right, Freddie.
I'm losing weight just watching you, man.
That's what you think.
Well, I gotta go. I told Annie I'd meet her at the Pizza Hut.
Take it easy.
You too. Don't split your shirt crap too.
Leotard.
Hey, Hector.
Oh, hi, Susie.
Nice leotard, man.
Thanks.
It really turns me on.
Stay and watch us dance and you'll really get turned on.
Don't have time. See you later.
See ya.
Hi, Hector.
Oh, hi, Catherine.
You're always here first.
You're always here second.
So how are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Eager for the workout?
Me too.
My grandmother said she's waiting to see our first show. I said, oh, perhaps years ago. She laughed and said, what are you to me now? Time is almost over. Before you know it, she said, there you'll be dancing up on stage and there I'll be in the front row. She danced too, you know.
She did.
Yeah, in Spain.
Oh, what kind?
Flamenco.
Anything else?
Ballet. Mrs. Kransky, my grandmother's friend, used to dance too. They're always showing me pictures, all the famous dancers they say over and over again, as if they think I'm never listening to them. Had to work very hard, they say. It's not work, ladies, I say to them, it's fun. They laugh when I say that. They know I'm close.
There was a time when men were kind, and their voices were soft, and their words were inviting. There was a time when the world was blind, and the world was a song, and the world was exciting. There was a time that it all went wrong. I dream a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. And I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come and die, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, and we will live the years together.
happened?
You see before you the brand new municipal station. When it was built, it was a city's joy. Now it is. Its beauty remains for the soul has left it. She stands here forlornly, more brave about to pursue her last calling. At least you have some passengers here today.
Where are you going?
Pardon me?
Where are you going?
New York.
Well, aren't you gonna ask me where I'm going?
Where are you going?
Charlottesville.
It's not too far from here, is it?
No, not really. I'm getting in about 9 tomorrow morning. When are you getting to New York?
7 o'clock. Penn Station.
I saw Penn Station once. I think I was about your age. I've never seen anything like it before or since. It isn't the same anymore.
How come?
Pardon me?
How come it's not the same?
They tore it down, they built a new one. Small. You see, I'm going to New York. You're going to New York. I'm so sorry. I'm going to Charlottesville to visit my sister. And you know, I may not be coming back. You see, my wife's passed on and her husband's passed on. And, you know, when we're together, we can just remember the old times and forget we're just two old people.
Been on the train before?
Twice a year for the past 30 years.
Is it a good train?
It was when I first started riding it, but it's gone down some since. Kind of like me, I guess.
I haven't been on a train since I was a little kid. I wouldn't be on one now if the doctor had told me to slow down. Figured that by taking 4 days on this trip instead of 1, I could get some rest.
Well, if you ask me, everyone should just slow down. I get tired watching everyone just run around.
Why'd you ride the train?
Well, when I first started going to Charlottesville, it was the only way to go. And you know, anyway, I've always loved them. The trains, I mean. I've depended on this train for 30 years. You know, I just can't quit.
I can see your point.
Train's adjustment.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's what you think.
Huh?
My new philosophy. Oh, yeah? That's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave me D last week's homework. She said Miss Sally Brown got ready to go down. I couldn't follow her.
Philosophy.
Philosophy is B, I G, look C, the D, I
Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No! I like it.
No! No! No!
That's her new philosophy, huh?
Yes! No! It's like a busy bee, each new philosophy, and things are sure to be alright. But life's a Disney maze, on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
Philosophy.
Some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in, and some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee. Each new philosophy, and things are sure to be alright. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy. Much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone once said we should live every day as if it were the last day of our lives. This is the last day! This is the last day! I only have 24 hours to live! Help me! Help me! This is the last day! Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy!
Ever try to follow a girl's conversation? She's excited, it's like chasing a piece of paper in a windstorm. Just when you think you got her, she's 16 feet over your head and whirling in a spiral. And when she's down, you're supposed to have complete understanding of stuff that hasn't switched back before either of you were born. Basketball is big with leaps and bounds, you know?
What if I change my name?
To what?
How does Allison sound? Or Cynthia, the personal name?
What's wrong with Billy?
Boring.
I like your name.
Why?
I like the sound of it and the energy of it.
Energy?
Yeah,
That seems to be a popular word nowadays. Energy.
drinking is weird. It's hard to have a conversation.
Hortense. That's a funny name. Hortense, relax.
Carol isn't such a great name. I don't care what you're complaining about.
I'm not complaining. I'm selecting. Nancy sounds kind of tough, doesn't it?
Sounds like your nose is stuffed up. Nancy. How about Paula?
Souse.
It's not bad. Paula, would you like another drink? Sounds okay.
You want another drink?
No,
I do.
I feel kind of sick.
You won't get sick if you don't think about it.
I said I feel sick. I don't have to think. And go home. Like this.
Like what? You look fine. Hortense, relax.
Are you drunk?
No. Are you?
You tell me. You're the veteran.
You've really never had a drink before?
Never.
Never snaked any?
My parents don't drink.
Everybody's parents drink. That's how we all get born.
When's the first time you ever had a drink?
6.
6?
6. Martini.
Come on, Millie, that's impossible.
A martini. That's gin and a lot of vermouth and a lot of unconsciousness. Helped her with my math, she said.
6.
6.
Unbelievable.
She was big on math.
What was it like being drunk at 6?
I think I cried a lot. Didn't make me very popular. It's hard to remember. Allison. I said that already, didn't I?
Yeah,
Allison's not so bad.
a little too much.
Think so?
Sounds like a blonde on a soap opera.
Right. Have some more. It'll make you feel better.
Okay. Denise, Laura,
Violet.
Willie. Willie? Yeah.
Too similar.
I don't know why you're changing your name,
My birthday's coming up, and I'd like to make things start.
but actually change your name.
Why not?
Seems like a lot of trouble.
What do you mean?
Well, all the people who know you as Willie
Millie. Yeah? What are they going to do? Use the new name? That's not so easy. I got an aunt that just changed her name. Aunt Sophie she's been all the years I've known her, and now she tells us her name is Georgette. Aunt Georgette was supposed to call her now. She gets mad if you forget. It's very rough. I'm probably going to go on calling you Millie no matter what happens.
The time I was trying to stop drinking, the woman running the program's name was Meg.
You were in a program?
Yeah. Meg said, put your minds to new things. How do you like the name Meg?
Couldn't stop?
Sure, I was a straight girl for almost half a year.
What?
Who knows? Habits aren't easily broken. I saw Meg in the street not too long ago and I pretended I didn't even know her. Poor lady looked so shocked she couldn't even handle the conversation. I like to drink. Is there really something so wrong with that?
But 6 years.
Who knows? Maybe it was 7 or 8 or 5. Shall we put my mother in the electric chair? Is that what we're supposed to do? Okay, she was a stupid woman. That's no news to anybody, it never was. I didn't like the things Meg was trying to teach me about my mother. How do you like Valerie?
It's not bad. Let me think. Vanessa.
Vanessa. Yeah, that's a nice name. Vanessa.
You like it?
Yeah. Starting next month, I'm Vanessa.
After you blow the candles?
Huh?
On your birthday cake.
Oh, right. After that, I'm Vanessa. Think you can handle it?
I'll try.
Yeah, there are definitely those times when the heart starts to beat a little faster. Seems like every love song was written especially for you and this person with a big influence on your otherwise cool days. You know what I mean. Like when you find yourself in places you know that they go to, but you're there a little earlier so you can sort of meet by accident. Then again, you wish it never happened to you at all.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Andrea.
Oh, look, you remembered my name.
Come on.
What's my phone number?
What's the matter?
Wrong.
You know what, you're acting like a jackass.
Watch your mouth, boy. It'll break your knees. Think it's funny? You look pretty funny at the next dance. Your girlfriend will have to leave you through all the dances.
You know what? I like your sweater.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell she.
So, how's everything going?
Oh, boy.
What?
I can't believe you just asked, how's everything going? Fine.
Good.
I mean, it's like wow, Chris. It's like blood flowing out of a broken heart.
Andrea,
Yeah?
why are you acting like this?
How am I acting?
I don't know. I come around the corner and you look angry.
Why shouldn't I be?
How should I know?
You dumped me for no good reason.
What do you mean I dumped you?
Dumped, as in you take a lot of stuff you don't want and you throw it in the trash. Dumped, it's a word of the English language. Don't you know anything?
I know I'm glad I'm taking out another girl the way you talk.
Fine, be like.
I am.
She's a jerk.
I don't think so.
You're a jerk.
So then you're lucky to be rid of me.
Don't call me lucky. I'll call me lucky, not you.
When you get married, Andrea, you know.
I would never marry you.
Who asked you?
4 nights. 4 nights you never called. In the halls you don't even smile at me anymore.
That's not true.
It is too.
I can't call you every night.
You could for 2 weeks, why can't you now? I bet you're calling her every night.
So what if I am?
She's a jerk.
And what does that make you?
The best thing that ever happened in your stupid life.
That's what you.
That's what I know.
You know what? I gotta go.
Fine, go. The jerk's waiting. I haven't got a gun. Yet.
So long.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You know that picture you gave me?
Yeah.
I tore it up 100 million pieces.
That cost a lot of money.
Better go. Girlfriend's waiting.
See ya.
If you're lucky.
And now, the merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Bernie, he likes to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop! So I come home this one day and I'm really irritated and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie, lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping. So I said to him, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots. Into his head.
He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met Steve from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago. He told me he was sick of me enough right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, come home, get some drink, we'd have dinner. And then I found out. See what he told me? Single my butt. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? So that night, when he came home from work, I fixed him his drink, as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
One night, when I was carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business, in storms my husband Wilbur in a fury of rage. "You've been with the milkman," he said. He kept on screaming and repeating it too. "You've been with the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
You'd have been there. If you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Un día, yo y mi marido tuvimos una pelea horrible. Él me pegaba tantas veces que decidí huirme de casa. Bueno, en unos días la policía me llamó y me dijo que lo habían encontrado matado en el río. Bueno, no sabía bastante inglés para decirles que no lo había hecho.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty!
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flip-flops, backflips, somersaults, one right after the other. So this one night, we're down at the Hotel Cicero, just boozing, having a few laughs, and we ran out of ice, so I went out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead.
They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming.
spread eagle.
Not really. Pop. Six. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz.
Dear Anne, I've been crying since 2 o'clock this afternoon. Maybe this letter will make some people think twice before they go out of their way to hit a poor, defenseless creature, just for the fun of it. We live on a busy street. My pet cat Fluffy has crossed it dozens of times. Nothing ever happened to her until this morning. I saw a driver in a small car deliberately go out of his way to hit Fluffy. If he had gone in a straight line, Fluffy would be alive today. But no, that horrible murder made a sharp turn and killed my pet. I know there's nothing we can do about those sicko creeps out there, but I had to write this letter remembering one of the dearest joy givers in the world. Signed, Heartsick in Virginia. When I found out what happened, I just collapsed. She had always been my dearest friend, my confidant. And then she was gone. My darling little kitty, my precious, my Fluffy. She was such a poor, defenseless creature. What did she ever do to harm anybody? If anyone should have wanted to kill her, it would have been a mouse or a bird. Fluffy always caught lots of them. I couldn't understand it, but I could maybe forgive them if they hurt her. But someone who'd never seen Fluffy, never petted her, or even knew she was alive, thought that they'd just run her over in the streets like she was a dog or something. I never was cross with her. She was such a sweet kitty. If anyone ever came to the house, she was always a little, well, shy, but she never seriously wounded anyone. Except, of course, the one time my ex-boyfriend came over for the first time. When I first got her, she was so adorable. She'd look up into your face with her deep blue eyes and fluffy white fur. That's why I named her Fluffy. She was such a little ball of fluff. And then she'd nip at your finger with her pointy little teeth. But she was only playing. When she got older, she'd sleep in bed with me. She was such a cutie, she always hissed when she got under her half the bed. It got to where I fixed meals for her so she'd eat what I ate. I even bought her a bunch of cute little cat clothes. A little coat, a morning dress, a bathrobe, a whole bunch of stuff. Even a little Santa suit for Christmas. She never wore any of them, but sometimes I could convince her to put on the little coat. It was so adorable with her coloring. It was the exact color of her eyes. But now she's gone. Killed by some heartless cat. Perhaps it's better that she died a quick death, though. I 13, this started. I'm not sure how exactly. I just happened to glance down and there it was. There's dirt beneath my fingernails. I immediately searched around the room, but no one else had dirt beneath their fingernails. Even the land Doy sweater had the black line of particles missing from them. Everyone knows what she does when she's alone. I became so disgusted at the sight of my nails that I held my pencil away. They gave me cramps. My writing became absolutely illegible. I could always sense the eyes of my classmates focusing in on me and my filthy fingernails. One particular afternoon, I came home so desperate with the intention of cutting off my whole fingernail. Maybe then I could really unearth the scum, but I didn't, because I was afraid it would hurt, and I was afraid of making a mess. Heaven knows I've had enough of messes. Looking back now, I realize how silly I was, and I've gradually learned to accept my fingernails. You know, my best friend Louise, she always thought that her hands looked older than everybody else's, so she always wore gloves. Funny, I didn't even notice her gloves, and even if I had, I probably would have thought her hands were just cold or something like that. I'm glad I'm over that stage. Did you wear fingernail polish? Sometimes. Sometimes. Well, what was I saying? I'm sorry. Thank God. Oh my God, no, not again!
Yeah, Ella. It's important to have a radar on some people. You know, so you can watch all their mistakes and make fun of them later for it. It's really fun. You should try it. But just make sure you don't end up on someone else's radar.
Heard you out with Bobby Davidson last night?
Yeah.
Who likes the freshman girls?
What do you mean?
What I said.
To your boyfriend?
No.
Was he ever?
Did you have a good time with him?
Why do you want to know?
Every once in a while I check up on Bobby.
Why?
How far did he try to go with you?
Excuse me?
You heard me.
None of your business.
Oh, am I acting unfriendly?
You're asking a lot of personal questions.
Sorry. Just don't make things too easy for him.
Wait,
Yeah?
what do you mean don't make things too easy for him?
This year's got you pretty starry-eyed.
From who?
Picked you up at the movies last night?
What is this, the CIA?
Oh, of course not. It's obvious you don't need to be told anymore.
About what?
Bobby.
He was really nice to me.
Yeah, he's a definite charmer. Freshman girls.
I know I'm not the only one who's taken out.
You see yourself as the winner, though?
You're being a little overprotective.
More than a little. 3 weeks ago, I was up all night with one of your classmates who was trying to jump out of a window because of her. She felt abandoned, you know what I mean? Especially after some of the things she'd done with him for the first time.
Who?
I'm not here to gossip, I'm here to advise.
How do you know what you're saying is the truth?
You're in a good position to find out.
I'll talk to him about it.
That'll be very good for Bobby.
You really resent him.
I resent having to take care of a poor kid. He's driven hysterical because he's afraid to pick on someone his own size.
Like senior girls?
Don't.
Fine, I feel pretty well warned.
Well, good. He's out in his car right now with another classmate of yours. Might be a bit of an interruption, but you might want to warn her too.
I might do that. Whereabouts?
Parking lot.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
What do you think?
I'm fine. That's what I hear. Well, it's what I know. And I'm the one who ought to know, right? I don't care what my mother's been telling you.
She says you haven't eaten for some time.
I'm not hungry. I don't want another person telling me I ought to eat. My mother's already been in that boring news. She's even said to my father, you're not hungry either, and it's chewing on automatic. And now she's striking you in.
I called to see how you were. Your mother didn't tell me anything the way she was talking did.
I'm not hungry. And I'd like to be by myself, if you don't mind.
For another week.
For as long as I want!
In this room, not going anywhere.
Stop hassling me!
I'm not!
You are! You are.
Can I sit?
Are you gonna try to feed me?
No.
Sit.
So,
What?
what have you been thinking about?
Oh, did you come here to be stupid? No. I've been trying to think about anything.
Have you been successful?
Oh, tell me what? What's got you in prison? I think that'd be obvious to you.
It happens to us with Sister Patty.
The rest of you are the rest of you. I'm working it out in my own way.
How are you working it out?
I'm just gonna cry and moan and go on like it never happened, though.
You think that's what the rest of us are doing?
The rest of you are the rest of you. I'm not thinking about any of you. I can't.
What have you been thinking about?
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah,
Surprise.
a little bit.
Looked it up in the dictionary. Got the definition pretty well locked in my head now.
Tell me.
Carbon monoxide. Chem, abbreviation.
Got it.
Colorless, odorless gas, CO, formed by the incomplete oxidation of carbon. It burns with a blue flame to produce carbon dioxide and is highly poisonous when inhaled, since it combines with hemoglobin in the blood to the exclusion of oxygen.
Burns with a flame?
That's what the book says.
Weird.
Me?
No, that phrase is just weird.
Burns with a blue flame?
No,
Why?
forget it.
Tell me.
Why? So you can memorize it as sad. We've had no sad shit looking together, you're really.
Tell me.
So you can memorize and go on starving yourself to death. What good is that to
I'm
anybody?
not starving myself.
Sure you are.
I am not! Tell me what burns the blue flame against you, though. Tell me the definition of my negative.
One time, I don't know if you knew how hard Mary always studied. She was always working on extra projects or reading books late at night. And I kid her. Sometimes, I just kid her about the fun she was missing and the goofing. But I mean, she was having fun. She was 10. Yeah. Anyways, there was this one night when she was up reading her brains out because she was so determined to get to college. And I said, when you get to college, Mary, you're going to have to study even more. And she said, that's fine with me, Bo. Burn the blue flame.
She said that?
Weird, huh?
We were just sitting in the car, talking like we were out. Without like carbon monoxide coming without anyone. Odorless gas. Odorless gas. Such a stinking cheat! I know you loved your sister, Bo. I heard you buried and looked at your funeral, but I miss Kenny so much. Kenny. The goddamn tape! Keep playing it back, and I roll down the windows. Pardon me, lovebirds, I'd say. But I'm just giving you some air. Some clean air so you won't have a death that makes no sense to anybody. Oh, we've gotten so used to crazy violent deaths without the cheating of carbon monoxide. They didn't even know they were going down. Now I'll never see my brother again. Never. Never knew how much I loved him. Playing it back. It's out the windows. I mean, if they were just rolled down just a
mean, even just one window rolled down just a crack, so with clean air moving in, they'd be okay, wouldn't they, Bo? I mean, Christ, Penny was the only one who ever talked to me. Now I'll never see him again. Never! I loved him so much.
I know.
Come
Coming new into the school isn't always easy. If they don't know you here, they can kill you. Like the first day I arrived, I was wearing the wrong kind of jacket. Man, I couldn't have picked a worse one. I like how it looked on me in the store. I like material when it shines. So I see this one kid staring at me, and this sees the other kid seeing me looking at him staring. So I say, something bother you, Hammerhead? I'm looking for me, I want to fight.
Did you hurt him?
I don't know. I went crazy when I thought he played my nose.
Did he?
A little.
Like animals.
Girls don't have to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Not like the guys.
Worse.
In school here.
I don't care if anyone in the school likes me. Being you doesn't bother me. You don't have to be nice. I don't care.
They beat you up?
Look, I don't need a protector.
Who beat you up?
No one.
You were crying.
I was not. Leave me alone. I didn't ask you to sit down here with me.
Okay. Give me a minute to sort of drift off while they'll think I beat you.
Let them think what they want.
Stop yelling, Sheila.
You don't know my name.
It's not Sheila?
Yes, but I never told you.
I'm Steven. Hi.
Yeah, I know your name.
What's yours?
No one beat me up. I'm okay.
I always think somebody's been punched out when I see him
I
crying.
wasn't crying.
You got a weird eye problem.
Well, I'm okay now.
Okay.
You can go.
I am. Where are you from?
Look,
Where?
small town.
What made you move here?
My father got a new job after.
What?
Nothing.
Look, it's not a bad jungle here. Lawn concrete, you know?
Yeah. There was a pond in the middle of the town square where I lived.
Sounds great.
And there were 3 silver elephants in the middle of it.
Doing what?
Nothing much. Where'd you live before here?
I've lived here all my life.
But you said the first day you arrived you were wearing the wrong kind of jacket.
Lived in a small town like you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd your family move?
Family did, just me.
Oh.
Yeah, they see me as the independent type. Just an aunt and uncle in a way, not really a family.
Well, then who do you live with?
No. You're looking better.
I told you I'm okay.
Okay.
Why are you still here?
What's your name, anyway?
Sheila!
You got a nice smile. You like ice cream?
Do this to all the new girls in school?
No. This week's special is Jonathan Milk and Nut.
I like vanilla.
Come on, I'll treat you.
No thanks.
Hey, I'm loaded. I just talked about that new guy from Jersey.
You did not.
Wait till you taste the vanilla. It's the greatest. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
The great thing about boys in high school is that they're so stupid. I mean, seriously, it's obvious that women are going to be running things eventually just out of sheer inertia. They're always making these announcements like they're going to be space explorers or something. Well, I think the first trip they make should be the boy between their ears.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Shakespeare.
What about him?
It's the way I'm going to speak from now on.
Like Shakespeare.
Yes, friend Harry.
Friend Jerry, what is the cause of this decision?
Methinks the way we talk today too, poor.
Like how, man?
Like that. Like and you know and I mean, all these unconnected phrases and unfinished sentences. You know, like I mean, like, you know, like, I mean, like it was, like, you know. That's how we talk, and no one is using words. Magical, tragical, fantastical words that sail out of our mouths and sounds and rhythms and express our thoughts trippingly on the tongue of jubilation, that we have the magnificent brains to see them and to form them and to speak them.
Where'd you get the crack?
Jest on, O saucy Harry, thy arrows hurt me not.
You're straight.
Neither drugs nor potions give me these notions.
What then?
The Bard of Stratford-on-Avon.
What?
Shakespeare! Shakespeare!
Puts me to sleep.
Oh, sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care.
You're bananas.
Bananas.
Nuts.
Such a paucity of expression. Dost thou infer my mind's unhinging?
Flip it.
No, friend Harry, with your head in bubble from heaven, my mind is likened to a ship on 70 seas, the source of which is Bill's poetry.
Who?
William.
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
You call him Bill now.
He calls me. In a torrential tintinnabulation, cascade of thoughts ongoing.
You've had a vision, man?
Yes, Harry. A vision of a world of sentences of such variety and color, we will never live long enough to say them all.
Tough on the jaws.
Zounds, the jaw is dying from lack of use.
Not the way I eat pizza.
Mortadella madness while your brain gets nothing.
Have you read Othello?
Have I read Othello?
Okay, he was a jerk.
Jerk? Othello?
Yeah.
Is that all you have to say about Othello?
Sure, he dripped words like honey on occasion, but in the long run, he was the drip man. He was the drip.
I suppose you think Juliet's dumb too. Oh, and Romeo.
Juliet's okay. Romeo, why didn't he just grab her and get something started way earlier?
One doesn't grab Juliet.
You know what she means by swear not by the moon? She means get your butt up here, it's hot for me.
I think you're wrong.
You're entitled to your opinion on your own.
But Juliet is... Juliet is...
Breathing heavy.
Well, she has a lot of words to say.
At least they're better than Othello's. That guy didn't even have the smarts to see his best friend double-crossing him. Where'd he grow up anyway?
It is my lady, oh, it is my love.
Where, man?
I am to bold, 'tis not to me she speaks, to the fairest stars of all heaven, having some business do entreat her eyes.
Is that your jazz or his?
Huh?
Your words or Bill's?
Bills.
They sounded a lot better than yours.
See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
You hot for her?
What?
Angela DiCarlo.
Angela.
Who you've been staring at for the past 2 minutes.
I have not been staring. You know what? Don't look at me like that. Angela's just in my English class, that's all.
What you been doing in English lately?
Hey, you know what? Listen, man. All we did was read some of Romeo and Juliet together. That's it.
Oh. Oh.
Listen, man. Like, Miss Hines. Said, anybody here, want to read for Juliet? And then, and then she said, he wants to read, for Romeo.
You broke your hand raising it the fastest after Angela said she'd read for Juliet, huh?
I did not break my arm.
Cherry's hot for Angela DiCarlo.
Hey,
gather round, young friends, and cheer this flipped-out blues. Cherry's hot for Angela, Juliet, delicious DiCarlo. Cherry's hot for Angela DiCarlo, delicious Juliet. Cherry's hot.
And you didn't just get this in because I saw it in last May's book.
Oh my God, you guys.
I'm not about to buy last year's dress at this year's price. It may be perfect for a blonde, but I'm not that blonde. I may be in love, but I'm not stupid lady. I've got eyes.
Oh my God! Elwood, sorry, our mistake. Courtney, take your break. Just ignore her, she has it pretty well. Try this latest from the lawn. Go on, trying on. I take care of my best clientele. Here from me to hell.
Oh my God, you guys. This one's perfect when it's on my side. See, I truly do come true, never have to compromise. Oh my God, you guys. Let's go home before someone cries. If there ever was a perfect couple, this one qualifies. 'Cause we love you guys, and I love you guys. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You I look down at my feet, and there they are. 1, 2, my bright red tennis shoes. My shoes are always down there, ready to run. I skip on the springy soles, and my shoes skip with me. Now my shoes nice stretchable. Stop on a hill, make it splash. Stomp on a big hand. Runs a little faster, so we stomp again. We stomp at a big dog to scare it away. Go away, dog! Now we hear Mommy calling us for lunch. So we run so hard and so fast that we can't run anyone at all. Now, we slip into a seat at lunch. Mommy says hello to us and serves us a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with milk. We eat it up, and we kick my sister under the table. Now my sister starts to cry. Mommy tells us we're bad and go to our room. Now I stop very loud, slam the door, and I kick off my shoes. They got me in trouble. And then I cry very loudly so Mommy will hear. I remember this kid last year. He came from San Domingo and no one talked to him for a month. Then there was this party and it turned out he played the acoustic guitar like no one here had ever heard before. Now he's Carlos and I can't get him to talk to me at all. So I'm working on learning his language. That's what you need for study. Incentive.
Yeah? I showed up. So what's the big deal?
Quiet, Doug. I'm looking over my notes for the quiz.
Look, study. You still don't have to give me dirty looks.
I'm not.
Now figure it out.
We'll be in class in 5 minutes. You know how those quizzes are.
Did you study?
Of course.
So relax.
What about you? Did you study last night like you promised me you would?
Sure.
What's the Kansas-Nebraska?
$8.95.
You didn't study, did you?
And you're way too young and pretty to be acting like my mother.
You make me so mad.
Hey,
Hey, what? Last night you said you studied. You said you'd go right home and study.
and you kissed me goodnight. That was great. How about it's good morning? I studied a little bit.
Oh, Doug.
Honest, I did.
I smoked a dope again this morning.
Hey,
Hey, what? I can smell it as soon as I saw you coming down the hall.
you know, you look like an orphan, crouched up in the corner like that. Remember that book we had to read, Jane Eyre?
Yeah, orphan boy, thanks for the compliment.
Well, she got that guy that rode the horse pretty excited. He had a big house and everything.
And a crazy wife in the attic.
Listen, I got divorced when I was 7. I'm over it.
He's gonna want a lot of details.
Who?
Mr. Lees on the quiz.
He wants more than details. He's looking for the inside story on every truck. But actually, I'm getting it, Rachel.
She smoked a pipe.
Right. We would have got along real fine.
Why do you smoke in the morning?
Same reason my father drinks coffee. I'm an addict.
Don't be funny.
Do you want me to be sad?
Annie, my life's coming apart at the seams.
You shouldn't do it. You know you shouldn't. It makes you stupid. It makes you...
One like this?
No!
A goodbye kiss. Then I'll leave you alone forever.
Leave me alone now, not forever. Sometime when the doping was worn off and you haven't smoked another.
When my head is on straight, even.
See if you want to give me that kiss goodbye then.
Right, man. One lousy joint on the way to school. Everyone does it.
I don't.
You're right. I might as well cut the class. I don't know half the junk she'll be asking about anyway.
So what did you do last night?
Don't you worry about me, baby. My life's going just fine. After leaving your lips last night, I walked home past every temptation with a chin up high. Out of supper, my mother said it was gonna knock me off my feet. But it wasn't that. Then, watched the old television for a short duration, jogged up to my room, got out the old history book, Abe Lincoln style, and read. Put on some music, read. Popped a pill Kenny gave me, read. Played Call of Duty for a few hours. Thought about the feel of your lips and you. Then fell asleep, I guess. But hey, cut me a break. I got the class.
What kind of hell?
Read. I don't know. I mean, I trust Kenny. He's my friend. He's like the same one. He's still walking. I'm gonna ask him the exact name of it. I mean, he told me, but I wasn't really listening. It's Dynamite.
You look like you blew up.
Should I go in and flunk this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit down with me.
I'd love to.
The bell will ring in 2 minutes. So lean back and get a grip on historical parts of your brain.
I'm free.
The Kansas-Nebraska bill centered on the controversial issues that...
Have some red air, my darling, my dear.
Keep your red air to yourself and eat a cauliflower with your nose.
I have. I have. And
The end result?
I had lice in my nostrils for a week. A singularly messy business. Do try some red air, my beloved.
Keep your accursed red air to yourself.
Peanuts are made for growing, and so are we.
Only peanuts?
Peanuts, rodents, and us.
Never could stand beastly things.
Peanuts, rodents, or us?
Rodents, you pompous banana!
Letitia, you have wounded me! You have wounded me with your banana! I'm drowning, Letitia!
Are your lungs filling up with water?
Oh, yes, yes,
Would you like some red air?
yes, please.
Well, I shan't give it to you, no. You're much too beastly a boy to live, and so you must die. And you may thank me for it later.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. In 525,600 minutes, how do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to plan, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
In truths that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.